Buongiorno, folks. Welcome to another Medieval 2 online commentary battle. This is the hype period. It's 10k, it's standard rules, so 6 cav, out of which max 2 can be horse archers, no artillery, and no elephants. And I'm in command of the Sicilians. And this is the hype period is where they're pretty much losing their distinctive Viking Norman heritage looks. No Norman knights in this army setup. Mostly, it's influenced by what's typical for France and the Italian states. And nice, I think these Muslim archers give it a nice touch of diversity because it's the Muslim states, the Almohads and the other states in North Africa were, I guess, close to Sicily, and they were lending their some of those warriors were lending their services to the Sicilian lords, and this is the nice touch to my army. These 2 units of Muslim archers, I have one of each, one on each wing. The typical Italian elements is my Pavese crossbowmen over here. Then I have another typical Italian moment, my infantry. It's my Italian spear militias, 2 Italian spear militias on each wing, and my dismounted men-at-arms in the middle, 4 of them. 3 of which are upgraded, 1 defense, and then the backline standard medieval knights, 2 lesser knights, I guess, the Mild knights, and 2 chivalric knights over here. I guess mostly French cultural influence, let's put it that way. And then in the back I have my journalist bodyguards. Facing me is France, and when my opponent was selecting his the faction, first he chose Egypt, and at that point I was like, pretty cool, okay, I will deal with the Nafatun, and after that it's going to be a stroll in the park. But then after careful consideration, I guess, he decided to go with the French, and that's when I got scared, because this is my first battle in some 4 or 5 months I'm doing online, and I said, okay, I can deal with this too, no problem. And to be honest, yeah, I'm kidding, of course. It was a pretty good choice for the high period, I guess. And he actually went with something very similar to what I would have gone with. He has 2 units of dismounted French archers up front, 2 dismounted chivalric knights, backed by 2 Flemish pikemen in the back, plus 1 armored sergeant on each wing, and 1, 2, 3 peasant archers, and 1, 2 peasant crossbowmen. The only thing I don't agree with is his choice of cavalry. Why he went with 3 generals bodyguards and not going with the standard what you call them, noble chivalric knights. I don't know. I really can't figure that one out. But except for that, I know that this line is going to be freaking hard to beat. These guys are better than my dismounted men-at-arms, so it's going to be a really tough infantry battle, and I need all the cav support I can get for my infantry, and that's why I want to initiate the cav fight as soon as I can, and I'm charging the fuck out of these general's bodyguards over here with my 2 units of dismounted chivalric knights, of chivalric knights. He's going to reinforce with his generals with another unit of general's bodyguards, but I'm not scared because I have my Italian spear militias in the back, and they're going to join the fight. On this wing, I'm also going to try to slice a whoop can on this unit of general's bodyguards, but they're running away, and this is where I decided I'm not going to chase them down because I think I have enough support with my Muslim archers plus my Italian spear militias over here, and this is where I kind of blew my general off because I forgot about him, and he was chasing a unit of Michel peasants over here, and he ended up in some Flemish pikes. Yeah, I'm gonna see he's gonna die sooner or later because I forgot about him, to be totally honest. Yeah, my micro is not as it used to. So as I said, I'm going to use these Mild knights as a improvised light cav, and I'm going to chase down his archers because he's got a lot of them. I don't want losing many of my infantrymen because they're inferior anyway. I don't want them becoming inferior in numbers. On the other hand, he saw that he was losing this battle over here, this cav fight, so he took what's left of his cav force, and he went for my Mild knights, but I'm also following him with my chivalric knights, tied him up with my Mild knights over here, so I'm not worried. Over here, he took his general's bodyguards to harass my guys, but I have 2 Italian spear militias over here, so again, It's no biggie. My transfer militias can't deal with this because there are two. There are a lot. They have a lot of men in each unit, so he pretty much lost straight out his general's bodyguards over there. And now I'm moving my infantry line up here. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to fully frontally charge his line because I know these lines are freaking hard to break because I have used them enough. So I'm just going to put pressure on one part of the battle line, and the rest of my infantry line, basically my dismounted men at arms, are going to chill. And I'm just going to try to surround these guys from all sides. I have two Italian spear militias over here and two dismounted feudal mines. These lines are really hard to break, but are pretty immobile, pretty much like a phalanx. In the back, I have dealt with the remainder of his car force pretty much, and I'm going to use some of my knights now to apply some more pressure over here. I'm even targeting all of my archers, or my Pavis crossbowmen and Muslim archers at this particular part of the battlefield. So I expect them to break any minute now, and they're starting right now. As you can see, the Flemish pikes are out of the picture. So basically, these guys are are real. These guys give the defensive backbone to this line. Without them, it's just like normal knights against knights, dismount knights against dismount knights battle. And since this part of the battle of the French line broke, now I'm not really. There was my general. He like managed to stay alive for a really long time, more than I expected. So since these guys are now freed up, I'm going to move the remainder of my dismounted men at arms, and I'm going to surround these guys from all sides. And I'm not scared because I have a big blob of pretty much freed up infantry over here. These Flemish pikemen moved, so this line lost its cohesion. I have my mailed knights over here pursuing, hammering, anviling, and as you can see, my opponent pretty much saw the hopelessness of the situation and admitted defeat. Good game to him. Let's check out the battle stats. As you can see, my mailed knights did a pretty good job. My Charles bodyguard inflicted 103 casualties. Although I'm not sure how effective that really was because he was chasing down some peasants for a long time. And besides that, as you can see, crossbowmen and Muslim archers did an excellent job because it really tried to micromanage them the whole battle and try to target really parts of the battlefield where where I wanted to apply the most pressure, where parts where I was hoping the French line would break. I did succeed in the end. Italian spear militias, nothing spectacular, but they did their function and received some charges, killed some cav, did some flanking. Very nice that these guys served as a good backbone, and as I said, the real game winner of mine were these units of knights over here that did some nice hammer and anvil charges, wrapped up things with some chasing down some archers, etc., etc. All in all, I deployed 1,439 guys and killed 712 while capturing almost 400 guys, and my opponent deployed around 300 guys more than I did, and he killed 352 of my guys while capturing none. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and hope you guys will stick around for more battles to come on my channel. Like, sub, share vids, and enjoy the stay on my channel. Bye bye and take care.